Hi, welcome to the 2026 Online International Challenge Awards ceremony. I want to make sure that you can hear us and see us okay. Are you seeing Maddie and I waving at you? Just comment in the
Comment in the chat.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay. Okay, perfect. Welcome, everybody. I would like to make some introductions. This is my new assistant, Maddie Jacoby. She's going to be our savior. She is making it possible for a lot of things to get done now. So, and she's also an accomplished singer. So she will be at the World Show this year helping out, and she's going to sing the national anthem. Yay, Maddie.
Yay. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. No pressure. Let's see here. And Una Shade is here as always, running the IT behind the green curtain back there. I do have some bad news that teams will not be announced tonight. I don't have those results yet. So sorry about that. We would like to know where you're from, who all's here. And also if you have like a team that you rode with, give us those names too.
You see, okay.
Oh, it's gonna be hard not to be watching that. I'll try to ignore it.
I'll turn it away.
I want to thank, and I hope they're on, Susan Peacock, who is our unbelievable show secretary. She created that whole software program that you use, that the judges use, and it is the best. We feel it's the best. Working her tail off. Oh, and then also, we are at a different location. We are in my condo. So you might hear my dog chewing on a bone. I hope you can't. Can you tell us if you hear my dog chewing on her bone? It's Petunia. And then also Francie Newsom. Huge thanks to her. She is our show manager and steward. She's the one that checked 1,335 videos. She's the one that does all of that.
Incredible work.
And and if you made it through, you know how to show a horse. You have all your right tack, you know how to do your tack checks properly. You are good. I'm going to read off our judges. We are very thankful for our judges this year. We had 11. We had to add one additional judge. Cindy Butler, Corinne Bridgman, Melissa Creswick, Katarina Nwatney Bowles, Susan Posner, Nelt Campy, Patty Thompson, I can't call you Patricia, Charlotte Trentleman, Glenda Warner, and Barbara Wood. They finished early even. So that's why you all got to see your results a little earlier than usual. So we're very thankful for that. I've just got few stats. We had a total of 1,229 videos that made it through, 413 entries. I think this might be our biggest one yet, excluding the 2020 World Show.
They're asking if Robin Emily was a judge.
Did I miss Robin? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Robin Emily, number 11.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you. I didn't get that in there. Robin Nunley was another judge. We had 66 breeds showing. And I want to tell you, I don't know if you all know this, the judges particularly love judging the show because they feel like they're going on vacation, because they get to see where all of you live, and it is a big treat for them. Next slide. There we go. These are our awards, most of our awards. This year will be kind of a Kelly Green, I guess, for the jackets, lightweight summer weight jacket. And then we switched out the saddle pads for a stall bag. So it's, you can keep your pack in it, your brushes and not a lot of tech, I guess, bridles, and blankets. And it's big. It's like that big. So that's kind of a fun new change. And then the buckles, I don't have them in yet. I should be getting them in 2 weeks, and I will, as soon as we get them, Maddie and I will get them out the door to you. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so jackets, little housekeeping here first. Susan is going to send you all an email for those of you that earned a jacket. Congratulations. Winners of classes earned a jacket. And Susan will send you an email soon with all the size charts and everything. And the ordering will begin July 10th. And please do not delay ordering your jackets because there is a deadline and we have to stick with our deadline. Next slide, please. Just a reminder for all of you participating in the World Pat program, this is a 1.5 point show. So you earn lots and lots of points for this one. And then because you entered and you have a WDA horse number, you're automatically in the year-end High Point Award program. So that ends up at the end of the year, and you're able to buy buckles for the champion and reserve champion. That's a very new, exciting program we have. And I think we are ready to hit it.
Without further ado, I guess.
And Maddie, go for it.
All right, we're starting off, of course, with the intro division and with the juniors. So our champion is going to be Aaliyah Randall with Sombra with an average score of 71.76. Great job.
Okay.
And the reserve went to Madison Leves with Slick Opportunity at 71.43 for an average score. Those are nice and high. That's really good.
That's great. Yes, these are great scores.
In third, we got Charlotte Kelly McHugh with Pepe's Tough Terry at 71.04. Fourth was Edith Milky.
Better than I could do it.
I'm doing my best. I will probably get some wrong. With Sassy Frassy at 70.98. Fifth goes to Aiden Pendergrass with BWE. She's a Painted Jewel with 70.94 points. After that, sixth, we have Evelyn Ross with Bingsy. Is that what we said? Bingsy?
That's how I'm pronouncing it.
I like it. It's cute. 69.65 for the average score. Seventh goes to Indy Demerit with Bon Voyage, 68.77 for the average score. Eighth is going to Abigail Steckbeck. Sorry, I added some letters that weren't in that name. With CB Zan's Lady, aka Chianti. Chianti, it's not a CH, that's SH. 67.05 for that average score. Ninth goes to Emma Holland with Rock Hard Cookies, 66.87 for an average score.
That might be one of my favorite names.
Oh, we're going to come back to that. And 10th goes to Jasmine Johnson with Private McScotch, 66.78. I honestly, Sombra is probably my favorite. I don't know if it's intentional by Aaliyah, but that was one of my favorite video game characters.
Oh, well,
there you go.
Makes sense to you. I'm too old.
All right, for the intro level amateurs, our champion is going to be Carmen Hansen with Sea Ponies Kraken, average score of 77.12. And our reserve goes to Sharon Rank with Fool's Gold, 76.59. Really good scores, my gosh. Third goes to Tracy Henry with Hickory Train, 75.81 for the average score. Fourth for Rosemary Gillies, All That Jazz. Love that name, for 75.61. Fifth is for Ann Stevens with Almara Far Aran, an average score of 74.63. Sixth goes to, did I skip anybody? No, I didn't. Sixth goes to Tracy Brown with Wild and Rowdy, average score of 74.02. Seventh goes to Martha Dix with An Awesome Darkness and an average score of 73.77. Eighth goes to Shelley McClewitt with Buchanan's DR and an average score of 73.38. Ninth goes to Colleen Sells with Girl with Potential with an average score of 73.16. And 10th place goes to Heather Barley with Chromodo Dragon and an average score of 72.25.
Great job, everybody.
Yeah, my gosh. All right, for the intro level open.
Oh my gosh.
We're racing ahead. No,
You went crazy.
intro level open. We got a little excited.
We got the dog walking around too. So
yeah, she was eating my foot. Our champion for the Open is Julie Hagen with Winfield Rhapsody and an average score of 74.88. And our reserve goes to Bobby Joe Giacola with Quietude Irish Castle and an average score of 74.75. Third place goes to Joanne Lanzicera with Cookin' at Sunrise and an average score of 74.37. Fourth goes to Sarah Schaefer with Timo Van Twinkles. That one might be actually my favorite. With a score of 73.60. After that, fifth place is Amanda Kopek with Pamakai's Riptide and an average score of 72.25. Sixth goes to Linda Spraggs with Playguns Lakota Cash and an average score of 72 even.
That doesn't happen.
Ever. That is, I was pretty excited when I saw it too.
The one that makes it easy for you.
Yeah. Seventh place goes to Noelle Salmons with TMCR Boone's Caddy Gun and an average score of 71.75. Eighth goes to Linda Massengale with Bear and an average score of 71.73. Ninth goes to Brittany Meets and For a Few Dollars More ASA and an average score of 70.98. And 10th goes to Sydney Scott with King of the Road and a score of 70.40.
Maddie, you're doing awesome.
I'm doing my
You are
best.
doing awesome with these names. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Everybody tell Maddie she's not a horse girl, but we're turning her into one.
Slowly but surely, I'm getting more and more TikToks and YouTube shorts with horses in them now.
Good.
Good. Yeah. No, they've been good. All right. Basic division. And we are starting off with the basic level juniors. So let's check them out. Our champion is going to be Jocelyn Brattain with TDR Brilliant in Brass and an average score of 69.61. Excellent. And our reserve is Jenna Brown with Vito Barbarino and an average score of 68.42. I love that name too. Oh my gosh. Third place goes to Oliver Swain with Maxed Out and an average score of 66.94. Fourth goes to Tessa Caldwell with RQT Traditions by Design and an average score of 66.24. Fifth is Caitlin Pyre with SCC Easter's Royal Chief and a score of 66.14. Sixth is Riley Whitaker with All Clear. I'm assuming All Clear.
Mm-hmm.
And a average score of 62.40. Seventh goes to Gianna Tanzi with Lady Inspiration and an average score of 60.27. Eighth goes to Maeve Griffith with Jolie Pearl and an average score of 60.18. And ninth goes to Olive Good and Hugo with an average score of 53.75. So we didn't have a 10th for that one.
We didn't have it.
Nope, we only had 9.
Okay.
Only had 9. Great job, guys. Basic level amateurs. Our champion this year is Catherine Rose with Lucky Lotto and an average score of 77.15. And our reserve is Carmen Hansen with Sea Ponies Kraken and an average score of 76.05. Great job. Third place goes to Lindsay Adams with Royal First Dancer von Kairos and an average score of 75 even. Fourth goes to Pam Sessoms with Freeland's Dazzling Perfection and an average score of 72.91. Fifth goes to Barbara Payer with Stylish Radiance and an average score of 72.21. 6 goes to Dana Eggleston with Compadres Dakota Ranger and an average score of 71.55. 7th goes to Rosemary Gillies with All That Jazz and an average score of 70.98. 8th goes to Tracy Brown with Weir. Do you think it's Weir? Or
WIR.
WIR? Okay. WIR Fancy Pants and an average score of 70.80. I love these. 9th goes to Edie Hertenstein with Villain and an average score of 69.95. And 10th goes to Deborah Alvarado with CK Sun Duns Hancock and an average score of 69.89.
Excellent.
Time for our basic level open. All right. Our champion this year is Kaylee Beckers with Bentley and an average score of 78.75. Our reserve goes to Joanne Lanzasera with Chromoto Dragon and that average score of 78.65. Third goes to Lindsay Adams with Royal First Dancer Von Kairos and that average score of 77.40. Fourth goes to Brooke Joya with Silver Prince and an average score of 77.31. Fifth goes to Whitney Hagen with Thunder Alexander and an average score of 76.82. It is taking everything in me to not comment on like every other name.
They're awesome. They're great names.
6th goes to Gerlinda Beckers with Roscommon Fagan and an average score of 75.96. 7th goes to Danielle Miller with Gonna Stay Blazed and an average score of 74.93. 8th goes to Elizabeth Bentley with Cabaret PGA and an average score of 74.13. I'm assuming.
You
That's
did
a
it.
solid guess? Okay.
Yes.
9th goes to Cassandra Black with Moss Rose Noblesse and an average score of 72.85. And 10th goes to Amber Lopresti with AM Silver King and an average score of 71.93.
Great.
Hopping over to our gated horses. Just for a moment for our introductory level, the basic levels here. And we're going to start with the amateurs and juniors here. All right, taking champion this year is Sarah Keenan with the Blaine Game and an average score of 77.09. And reserve goes to Sharon Fiato with Poppy Jose and an average score of 74.71. Third place goes to Vivi Keaton with Cimarron and an average score of 74.58. Fourth goes to Kathleen Cheshire with Dancer's Top Secret Puzzle and an average score of 74.5. Fifth goes to Shenandoah LeBlanc with Dark Justice and an average score of 73.61. Sixth goes to Rebecca Loomer with Becky's Sweet Lullaby and their average score was 72.66. Seventh goes to Eliza DeClain with Labeled a Parolee and an average score of 71.33. Eighth goes to Zoe Pugh with Motown Dreams in Action and an average score of 71.03. Ninth goes to John Brandreth with JB's Rising Phoenix and an average score of 69.71. And 10th place goes to Stacey Hayden with Dakota Day and an average score of 65.89. Great job, guys. All right, and we're going to look at the basic level open winners now. And taking championship this year is going to be Scott McGregor with Royal Prince All Around, average score of 75.12. And our reserve is Pernilla Magnuson with Best Fran Nutscheiten. Nutscheiten? My best guess. Nutscheiten?
I agree.
Cool. 73.76 was their average score. Third goes to Scott McGregor and Electric Cowboy with 73.38. I'm very curious if that's a reference to a band. Fourth is also Scott McGregor, but this time with He S. Steppenwolf with 72.94. Fifth goes to Rebecca Loomer with Becky's Sweet Lullaby with an average of 72.87. Sixth goes to Suzanne Wyckoff with Onyx and an average score of 65.37. Seventh goes to Amber Lee with Kurkowski with Grumman FRA Villa Rosa. 63.18 was your average score. And eighth goes to Tonette Korn with Frederick of Hollywood with an average score of 59.44. And
You are
now-
doing so well.
Oh, thank you.
If you see me kind of looking out the side, and if you see me looking out to the side, I'm looking at the comments over here.
Oh, okay. Because I'm always over here like, did I get it wrong?
No, I'm not judging. I'm just having fun reading the comments. So keep it up, everybody. So door prize. Can you see us now?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask a question and you're gonna guess it. And you're gonna put your answer into the comments or the chat. And you will win a WDAA boot jack made by, oh gosh, of course I don't remember their name, but the people that do the beautiful wood stirrups, custom stirrups. So they are doing boot jacks for
Don Orell.
Thank you, Don Orell. Thank you. Yes, you were correct.
Thanks,
Thank
Kristen.
you. Kristen would know. Thank you, Kristen. All right. So are we ready? And this is an important one.
You have to tell the fifth answer gets it right.
Fifth answer gets it correct. What is the deadline for the next $500 WDAA youth scholarship? Yeah, so this is important. Please, if you know kids that are members or have kids become members of WDAA, this is a great thing. You get $500 to use towards any Western Dressage related educational
I think
clinic or lesson or poor Una. Anything, please have your kids apply. I know for a fact that we have several winners here. All right, so who do we have?
Their name is Salmons.
Salmon?
So maybe S.
It's one of the Salmons family. So I don't know which one. Guys, give us your full name. Probably Noel. I would imagine Noel's probably the one that's filling this out. So yay, you get a boot jack.
Yes, Noel.
Can go. Yeah, okay, yes, Noel. I guessed it.
Great job.
Brandon, yeah, he's too busy teaching his mules to do tricks, which is awesome. All right. Thank you. Good job, everybody. And please tell your kids to apply.
Please, yes.
I'll stop preaching.
One of our last essentially recipients of the grant was the only applicant
Yes.
we had.
Yes.
So
and it was very impressive on top of that.
It was fantastic, yes. So
all right.
Onward.
Oh my gosh.
Onward and upward. Yeah, I mean
she's bringing me toys.
Girl.
Dog toy. This could get interesting, guys. Sorry. Okay, on to level one.
Level one, starting with our juniors. This year, our champion is Jocelyn Brattain with Caishano YM. Right? Would you guess that? I would guess that. Yeah. An average score of 73.89. And our reserve goes to Jenna Brown with Vito Barbarino, a score of 69.45.
She farted. My dog farted. Sorry, everybody. She's a boxer.
Your nose. I thought like something had been missed, or I'd put some of the information in.
No.
Oh,
sorry,
gosh,
everybody.
I'm sorry. I was like, what did I do wrong?
You're perfect. Sorry. Continue. Do you know where you were?
I do. Third place goes to Aubrey Welch with Worth Every Penny with an average score of 69.42. Fourth goes to Faith Filey with PR Cat Island and an average score of 68.65. Fifth goes to Harper Ute with The Chocolate Factory and an average score of 68.08. Sixth goes to Faith Filey with Tinkerbell PR and an average score of 67.63. Seventh goes to Aaron Cuff with Wakita's Winnie and an average score of 64.44. Eighth goes to Blakely Morton and Marvin with an average score of 63.94. And ninth goes to Erwin Walters and Play Rooster with an average score of 58.15. Moving up to our amateurs, our champion this year is Kalina Smith with Guaranteed Magic, I believe it, and an average score of 72.89. And our reserve is Stephanie Laframboise with NS Smoke in Reno and an average score of 72.22. Third place goes to Robin Ford with Fly Me to Rome and an average score of 71.34. Fourth goes to April Hardiman with Brenna's Dixie King and an average score of 70.75. Fifth goes to Ashley Herman with Can I? And an average score of 70.19. Sixth goes to Krista Lissesse with Jamil's Sure Color PPF with an average score of 69.25. Seventh goes to Rochelle Buchesney with Glamorous Stats and an average score of 68.37. Eighth goes to Kelly Wolf with La Serena Eden and an average score of 67.96. Ninth goes to Caroline Extravector. Yeah, I think I got that right. With Head Spin and Gold and an average score of 67.57. And again, if I get your name wrong, I'm so sorry. And 10th goes to Edie Hertenstein with Villain and an average score of 67.46. And now we reach the level 1 open. Our champion this year is Cindy Harris with La Serena Eden and an average score of 74.37. And our reserve is Kaylee Beckers with Bentley and an average score of 70.21. Third goes to Marilyn Coffey with Jurgen Van Bluffview and an average score of 69.70. Fourth goes to Steve Cutie with SW Cosmos Kickin' Bird and an average score of 69.67. Fifth goes to Marcia Hopp with Hot Sugar Daddy and an average score of 69.51. Sixth goes to Amber Lopresti with He's Not Afraid and an average score of 68.83. Seventh to Mary Omohundro with Moonshine Madness and an average score of 67.09. Eighth to Allison McDonald with Mariachi with an average score of 66.54. 9 to Noelle Salmons with Khal Drogo, excellent, and an average score of 66.39. And 10th to Sydney Scott with Da Vinci and an average score of 65.42.
Excellent. Oh my gosh.
We are rocking it.
We are.
All right, let's go to level 2, starting with our juniors. Our champion this year is Frances Campbell with Deputy Duke and an average score of 71.11. And our reserve is Harper Ute with The Chocolate Factory with an average score of 66.39. Great job, guys. In our amateurs for level 2, we have our champion Ashley Herman with I Can I? And an average score of 77.85. And our reserve is Ellen Hudgens with MR Cold Spring NIC with an average score of 70.09. Third goes to Andrea Caudill with CB Gunpowder Lena, an average score of 68.20. Fourth goes to Heather Hale with Shady Shadow TaylorMade with an average score of 67.70. Fifth goes to Lynn Ahern with Uno Quixote. I'm going to go with Hicks. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. With an average score of 66.96. 6th goes to Natalie Petz with Faded Hot Rodder with an average score of 65.75. 7th goes to Katya Bagatram with Zion and an average score of 65.09. 8th goes to Diane DeWitt with Fantasia AT and an average score of 64.55. 9th goes to Jennifer Lecoe with My Last Kid and an average score of 64.54. Everyone says it's their last. And 10th goes to Rochelle Duchesne with Glamorous Stats and a score of 62.85. All right.
Awesome.
Our level 2 open.
You're cruising.
All right, our champion for the level 2 open this year is Bobby Joe Giacola with Twin Elms Complete Chaos and an average score of 75.25, with the reserve going to Joanne Williams with Sandia with an average score of 73.58. Third goes to Eleanor Stein Masick with SJR Diamond Guns and an average score of 72.50. 4th goes to Amanda Kopak with Susie's Big Hot Rod in Heaven and an average score of 68.28. 5th goes to Margaret Kitts with Bandera Mead and an average score of 68.14. 6th goes to Christine Murray with Contucci Bay and an average score of 67.60. 7th to Amber Lopresti with Mr. Reebok to You and an average score of 66.95. 8th goes to Michelle Frank with AKA Tango and an average score of 66.49. 9th goes to Joanne Moore with Poppy and an average score of 65.90. And 10th goes to Julia Hant with Entech Miss Perrier and an average score of 65.48.
Excellent. Congratulations, everybody.
Great job, everyone. All right, level 3, starting with our amateurs. Our champion is Kristen Kill with Glorificado and an average score of 73.06. Reserve goes to Erin Sue with The Gringo Kid and an average score of 67.10. Third place goes to Laura Haley with Moves Like Swagger of Finnegan's Fields and an average score of 64.44. 4th goes to Kelly McGarry with He's a Lucky Valentine and an average score of 62.75. 5th goes to Nicole Phillips with Federico SFI and an average score of 61.08. And 6th goes to Kimberly Wall and Winston with an average score of 58.46.
Some of these names you can guess like when they were born.
Mm.
Like that horse had to have been born on Valentine's Day.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
We'll learn.
And then level 3 open. Our champion is Joanne Williams with Sandia and an average score of 73.03. It might be Sandia. I'm putting the emphasis on Sandia.
You just
I
go.
like Sandia.
Yeah, go for it.
And our reserve, our reserve goes to Brandon Sammons with Amelia Earhart and an average score of 72.16. 3rd goes to Brandy Engeldahl with Drummer and an average score of 69.49. 4th goes to Cindy Harris with Big and Bright and an average score of 68.10. 5th goes to Lauren Merchant and Duke with an average score of 67.79. 6th goes to Christine Murray with Contucci Bay with an average score of 67.44. Right on their heels. And 7th is Karen Rainey with Three Horses Jackson and a score of 67.42. That's so close.
Very close.
8th goes to Jennifer West and FWF Prince Aragorn with an average score of 65.43. 9th goes to Michelle Frank with Smokes Jose Una with an average score of 63.76. And 10th goes to Rosemary Huxted with Wimpy's Little Buster and an average score of 62.01.
Woohoo.
All right.
You're doing great.
You're not going to give me a break.
Do you want me to
No, I'm just kidding.
You're doing such good. I don't, you're doing such.
I
good
don't mind at all.
I will butcher everybody's name.
No, I don't believe that. We're going to move over to our gated horses. We put them here in the middle between levels 3 and 4, just because we're kind of combining all 5 of their levels, but also didn't want them to feel like they were, below
They're
level
up
1 or above. Yeah, so they're in the middle, right here in the middle.
Snuggle in.
Yeah. All right, so our champion is Lauren Merchant with Scarlett's Hershey's Kiss with an average score of 73.10. Our reserve goes to Scott McGregor with Ovations for Ozzy and an average score of 71.88. And third also goes to Scott McGregor with Twilight Stardust and an average score of 71.70. Fourth goes to Tori Brandreth with JB's Absolute Southern Pride, the average score of 71.66. Fifth goes to Ada Keen with She's a Real Deal with an average score of 70.37. Sixth goes to Scott McGregor with Wicked Master and an average score of 69.38. And seventh goes to Sharon Fiato with Poppy Jose and an average score of 68.20. Great job, guys.
That name always stands out to me.
Which one?
Poppy Jose.
Poppy Jose.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. Moving right back into level 4 with our amateurs and juniors combined. Our champion this year is Courtney McDonald with Sans Golden Sun and an average score of 67.81. And our reserve is Kelly McGarry with He's a Lucky Valentine and an average score of 58.28. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. All right, our level 4 open. This year, our champion is Joanne Williams with Glamour Girl DBA with an average score of 74.54. And our reserve is Suzanne Maurice with Sabrina Sue CRHF with an average score of 74.29. Third place goes to Patty Couch with Gallant Prince Von G and an average score of 73.18. Fourth goes to Dana Fitch with Blanche with an average score of 72.56. We need the other 3 Golden Girls.
I know.
I know. Yeah.
Start naming your horses after Golden Girls, don't they?
Fifth goes to Janine Little with Billionaire and an average score of 72.53. Sixth goes to Christine Murray with Golden Gate and an average score of 71.42. Seventh goes to Annette Spinetti with Lincoln and an average score of 71.25. Eighth goes to Lorna Nagel with Smoke and Sassafras, and their average score was 66.32. And ninth is also Lorna Nagel, this time with Night Deposit NIC, and an average score of 65.31. And 10th to Christine Hamilton with FYF Moonshadow and an average score of 65.07.
Excellent. When's our next door prize?
It's a little bit. I think it's after, yeah.
Level 5.
Level
We're getting there,
5.
everybody.
Our amateurs and juniors. This year, our champion is Courtney McDonald with Sans Golden Sun and an average score of 68.76. And our reserve is Sarah Kennedy with Wildfire Bay with an average score of 67.87. And for the open this year, our champion is Joanne Williams with Glamour Girl DBA. Her average score is 74.86. And our reserve is Kristen Wassermiller Knudsen with Vashti at an average score of 71.19. Third goes to Christine Murray with Golden Gate. Their average score was 70.60. And fourth to Dana Fitch with French Twist PR with their average score of 69.16. And there we go.
Yay, now it's door prize time. Okay, so second door prize is another WDAA boot jab. And
You gotta be fast.
you gotta be fast. This is the second correct answer. And I hope a lot of you get this correct quickly. Who is the sponsor for the Harmony Award? That's a good one. The Harmony Ward is a beautiful buckle that is going to be donated by this wonderful company,
This sponsor.
this sponsor, who's got their name plastered all over our website and newsletters, and I thank them often. While we're waiting, I do want to show you how prepared we are.
Ooh, this is kind of toss
I
up.
hope
Because
you
would you
all-
say Whitaker's had it right, but misspelled?
I hope you all have your bubbly
Okay.
ready. We have ours ready, and
Wow.
it's chilled even.
So
This is the perks of having this happen at home.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Mhm.
And who is
We
it?
had a bit of a
That was
judging.
quick, guys.
We had a bit of judging question because we saw this one. We're like, we think they had it right, they just misspelled it, which means that's our second answer.
Avery Aswad, yay! Congratulations, she's one of our scholarship winners. So excellent
Nice.
work, good job.
Yeah.
Jen.
Hooray!
Onward, yay! I
Congratulations.
think we are, yeah. Onward we go.
We got this. Beautiful. All right, it is time for our exceptional writer division. So first, our physically challenged summary. This year, our champion is Candace Carlson with SAS Love Commander, with an average score of 74.59. And our reserve goes to Nissa Sheridan with No Greater Honor and an average score of 65.28. Congratulations. Our therapeutic writers, this year our champion is Janine Baggett with Shady D. Arlo Belzin with an average score of 80.47. And our reserve is Crystal Hindman with As You Wish, Princess Buttercup. With an average score of 71 and 0.90. Sorry.
Warms my heart.
Yeah. All right. Time for our overall high scores. So our overall high score, exceptional writer, Janine Baggett with Shady D. Arlo Belzin. That average score, high score, 88.09.
Excellent job.
Our junior
Comes to the
writer,
show too.
she does, excellent. Junior writers 13 and under. This goes to Shenandoah LeBlanc with Dark Justice. Their average score of 75.22. And junior writers between 14 and 17 goes to Molly Collier with Watch Miss Bright. Average score of 75 even. I guess it deleted all the zeros that I put in there. Our amateur writers from 18 to 39, we've got Martha Dix with An Awesome Darkness and an average score of 80.55. For our amateur writers 40 through 59, this year we have Tracy Henry as our high scorer with Hickory Train with 81.13 as an average score. And amateur writers 16 up, this year we have Sharon Rank with Fool's Gold and an average score of 78.75. All right, open writers. 39 and under goes to Kaylee Beckers with Bentley and an average score of 84.61. Open writers 40 and up this year goes to Gerlinda Beckers with Roscom and Fagan and an average score of 81.15. It's like a mother-daughter duo?
Could be.
That would be my first guess. Congratulations. Hickory and Tracy are your best friends. Oh,
Aw.
I love that.
We're reading
Sorry.
comments.
I
Thank you. It's
should
fine.
focus.
It's fine.
Our special awards this year are professional writers for level 2 and higher goes to Joanne Williams with Glamour Girl DBA, that average score of 76.11. And for our freestyle champion this year is Marilyn Coffey with Jurgen Van Bluffview and an average score of 82.17. Our military veteran award this year goes to Christine Murray with Golden Gate and an average score of 75.18. All right.
So this next one is the WDAA Versatility Horse. And this is the horse and rider team that competed in horsemanship, freestyle, and WDAA tests. So that that takes a lot of dedication to get through all of those.
Mhm.
You
And we
get to
have
read
quite a
these.
few of them
Yeah,
this
we do.
year.
Yes, we do.
It's actually 2 whole pages. So we have Michelle Frank and AKA Tango, Emily Tarantini and Dracaris, Jennifer DeSaro with and Famous Desperado, Avery Oswald and Four Leaf Clover, Jennifer West and FWF Prince Aragorn, Merlinda Belazentis and Hello to Glory, Carol Pizer and In It to Win It, Maeve Griffith and Jolie Pearl, Marilyn Coffey and Jurgen Fan Bluffview, Amanda Kopak and Kamakai's Riptide, Amanda Kopak and Susie's Big Hot Rod in Heaven, Kristen Wassermiller Knudsen and Vashti, and Aubrey Welch and Worth Every Penny.
Good job. There's a lot of junior writers in that list.
Yeah.
So good job, guys.
All right. Would you like to introduce this one?
Sure. This
As
is
well.
this is our highest scoring exhibitor from the USA.
And that goes to Kaylee Beckers with Bentley for an average score of 84.61.
And then next is our international challenge winners, and this is the highest scoring exhibitor from each non-US country competing, and we had 3, I believe.
We do. From Australia, we have Sharon Rank, who was in chat earlier. I saw you pop in with Fool's Gold and an average score of 78.75. From Canada, we have Stephanie Laframboise with NS Smokin' Reno and an average score of 74.6. And from Sweden, we have Pernilla Magnusson with Best Friend Nutscheiten with 74.77.
Okay, so I would like to know, because I can't do the math, what time it is in Australia, Sharon, if you're on, and also Sweden, if Pernilla is on. I have a feeling it's like the middle of the night, at least for Sweden.
Depends on where in Australia, but it's
gonna be
pretty early tomorrow morning. I'm guessing somewhere between
all right.
6 and 9 a.m.
I'm not gonna guess. We'll let Sharon tell us.
Yeah, we'll let
Hopefully
Sharon tell us.
she'll chime in. Congratulations, everybody.
9:47 a.m.
Wow, good
And it's
job.
cold.
Thank you.
Goodness, all right. It is winter for you.
Yeah, it's everybody here is boiling, so
Yeah.
enjoy it, Sharon.
Yeah. It's 1:47 a.m. in Sweden.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Thank you for joining us from Sweden. That's amazing.
Gosh. Yeah.
Thank you. You all are awesome. All right,
All
here
right.
comes the marathon.
The marathon. Hold up.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You want a lesson or something like that?
I'm ready for the Breed High Score Awards. For the Akaltekes, we have Aurora DeLuca with Silver Hill Costure with a 66.4%. American Sport Pony for Julia Hant is our winner with NTEC Miss Perrier, 66.6%. The American Quarter Horse, our high scorer this year is Tracy Henry and Hickory Train with 81.13%. The American Saddlebred, our winner is Ariana Ladd with Jesse's Rhythm at 63.79%. For the American Warm Blood, we have Aubrey Welch and Worth Every Penny with 70.51%. For our Andalusians, we have Shelley Cluett with Buchanan's DR at 77.77%. The Andalusian, is that meant to be cross?
Yes, sorry.
I'm so smart.
She's learning.
With Sharon Rank is our winner with Fool's Gold at 78.75%. For the Appaloosa, our winner is Amber Lopresti with He's Not Afraid at 69.67%. For the Appendix is Melinda Balazentes with Hello to Glory at 72.95%. And is that
Arabian Warm Blood.
Okay, I'm glad I
Good job.
Arabian Warm
Good
Blood
job.
with Christine Murray and Contucci Bay at 71.6%. For the Arabians, our winner is Elizabeth Bentley with Cabaret PGA at 78.84%. For the Azteca, we have Steve Cutie with SW Cosmos Kick and Bird at 70% even. For the Belgian Cross, we have Katja Bagatram with Zion and at 66.85%. For the Buckskin Registry, yay, with Michelle, our winners, Michelle Franz, and Lazy is Best, I agree, with 64.77%. The Champagne Palomino goes, our winner is Joanne Lanzicera, with Cookin' at Sunrise at 78.75%. For the Connemara, our winner is Gerlinda Beckers, with Roscommon Fagan at 81.15%. For the draft cross, we have Mary Hartmeyer with Ace at 71% even. For the Dutch harness horse, Annette Spinetti and Lincoln at 75%. I love your name. And of course your horse's name, but Annette. For the fell pony, our winner is Jean Larson. I don't know why my brain got turned around there. With Stone Creek Lone Ranger at 65.90%. For the Fjord, we have our winner Evelyn Ross with Bingsy at 71.81%. For the Frisians, we have Sarah Schaefer with Tima Van Twinkles at 76.75%. For the Frisian Cross, we have Jocelyn Brattain with TDR Brilliant in Brass at 74.23%. For the Georgian Grand, we have Jennifer West with FWF Prince Aragorn at 66.96%. The German Riding Pony, our winner is Lauren Merchant with Duke at 69.64%. For the grade? No.
Grade horse.
Grade horse.
Unregistered. Don't know what it is.
All right, for the grade. We have Courtney Buckman with Photobomb at 77.88%. For the Gypsy, we have Brooke Joya with Silver Prince at 80.2%. For the Gypsy Vanner, we have Carmen Hansen with Sea Ponies Kraken at 77.5%. For the Haflinger, Suzanne Morris with Sabrina Sue CRHF at 75.92%.
Morrissey.
Oh, it is Morrissey? Thank you. Sorry.
Literally
I'm gonna get it wrong.
One name.
For the Half Arabian, it's Candace Carlson with SAS Love Commander at 78.5%. For the Hanoverian, it's Cindy Harris with La Serena Eden at 76.85%. For the Hanoverian Cross, we have Mary Omohundro with Moonshine Madness at 67.4%. For what's the WB stand for?
Warm blood.
Warm blood.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Iberian warm blood. Amanda Kopak with Kamikai's Riptide at 72.5%. The Icelandic is going to Pernilla Magnusson. And that makes sense because she's from Sweden. With Best Friend Nutchatan with 74.77%. The International Drum Horse Association. Okay. Shelley
Registry.
The Shelley Cluett is our winner with St. Bastian Ion Talk with 71.25%. That's my best guess on that one. For the Irish, our winner is Sarah Schaefer with Onwards Grace O'Malley with 67.8%.
KWPN.
It is just
KWPN. Yes.
okay. I was like, this is one I don't know. Okay, KWPN is going to Lindsay Adams with Royal First Dancer Von Kairos, 78.84%. The Lusitano goes to Patricia Schell with Portugal DC, 67.5%. Our Missouri Foxtrotter goes to Kathleen Cheshire and Dancer's Top Secret Puzzle with 79% even. The Morgan goes to Whitney Haugen, thank you, with Thunder Alexander at 77.69%. For the Mule, we have Aiden Pendergrass with BWE She's a Painted Jewel at 73.63%.
We're getting there.
Getting there. Got a little bit more. With the Mustangs, we have Amy Sperazza with Dun Evie US. Oh, Dun Envious.
Okay, that's
it took me a second.
Did you get that?
I didn't get that.
That's good. Good for you. I would have just left it.
With 64.72%. We're gonna see it in chat. No, it was the other way. For the North American Spotted Draft, we have Amanda Kopak with Susie's Big Hot Rod in Heaven at 69.07%. For the Oldenburg, we have Dana Fitch with Blanche at 75.31%. For the PRE,
Stands for Pura Raza Espanola.
Una knows all of our warm breeds, period. That's good.
How do you say it?
Pura Raza Espanola.
Pura Raza
Raza
Espinosa. Okay. We have Jocelyn Brattain with Haitiano YM with 74.07%. I'm learning. I promise I'm learning.
You're doing great.
For our paints, we have Olivia Wolf with Princess Willow at 77%. And for our paint crosses, we have Bella Stockton with Golden Hour at 62%. For the Palominos, we have Mandy with HH Fancy Red Step at 73.40%. For the Percheron Cross, we have Sabrina Reed with Just My Dream at 62.2%. With the Pinto, we have Martha Dix with An Awesome Darkness at 80.55%. The POA.
POA?
All right.
Pony of America.
Oh, Pony of America. I should have guessed that. We have Tessa Caldwell with RQT Traditions by Design at 66.52.
Another one of our junior riders.
Wait, there's the Pura Raza Espanola. Do we not? Winner. The Pura Raza Espanola.
Oh.
We have Annette Sminetti with Besame Mucho de Mendoza at 73.47%. For the Quarter Horse Cross, we have Kaylee Beckers with Bentley at 84.61%. For the Rocky Mountain, we have Vivi Keaton with Cimarron at 78.25%. For our standard bread, we have Kim Scott with Palomine or Palomine. I'm going to go with Palomine.
Palamine.
Palomine. Palomine. 65.43%. Thoroughbred.
Good job. You got
For
it.
Catherine Rose and Lucky Lotto at 78.91%. Our thoroughbred cross is Kayla Leg.
Yes.
And more importantly, Emmett the Adorable.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
At 70%.
I want to see Emmett. I want to see a picture.
I want to see Emmett. Our Tennessee Walker Cross goes to Susan Wyckoff with Onyx at 68.25%. And the Tennessee Walking Horse goes to Sarah Keenan with The Blame Game at 77.25%. Our Tricaner goes to Noel Salmons with Calderogo at 70.4%. And our Tricaner Cross goes to Kristen Wassermiller-Knudsen with Vashti at 72.74%.
Almost there.
Our unknown breed this year goes to Linda Cadell with OP. I like OP. It's an internet term for being overpowered. I like that. Now you know.
Well,
knowing's half the battle. If I'm going to learn things, you've got to learn things
you're
too.
teaching me too. Okay.
It could just be OP.
All these whippersnappers having to learn all this new stuff.
70.74%. For our Welsh, we have Indy Demerit with Bon Voyage at 70.55%. Our Welsh Cross goes to Claire Caffeine with Whoopsie Daisy at 63.18%. Our Wesser EM goes to Christine Murray with Golden Gate at 75.18%. Our Westphalian goes to Cameron Wall with San Giorgio at 66.04%. And our Zweibrücker goes to David Eaton with Sir Tesoro at 75% even.
Okay, everybody out there, let's give Maddie a hand. That was amazing.
Thank you,
Maddie.
Thank you for putting up with me making mistakes.
I know what I wanted to ask you all is we want to hear who all's having a party. Yay. People are clapping for you. Good
Thank
job,
you.
Yeah, let us know like how many people are at your party and where you're partying. I know that there is one party going on in a pool.
Ooh. And they have a pool party?
They're having a pool party.
They have a pool
That's
party.
the Salmons. Yep. Right? Oh, well, next year.
Next year.
We won't have the farting dog. She didn't swim.
There's an ice cream. The Whitakers are having ice cream party.
Oh, yay!
With 10 people.
That's awesome.
The Drifters got together for a party.
That's great.
Oh my gosh.
And thank you all for also competing in the teams competition. sorry, we don't have those results, but.
Do we have an estimate for when we'll get the results?
I do not know. Thalia will know that, and she will reach out to everybody, and I'm sure she'll post something on Social Corral.
I know you reached out this morning, so
Yeah.
it's not.
It's
We're not.
coming. It's
Mhm.
coming. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Susan Peacock getting all these results ready. She's got a team that helps her do this. All right,
Balanced
on
equestrians
to
between.
the Harmony Wars. Pardon me.
The Balanced Equestrians group has a party of 20 going on.
Oh my
right now.
gosh, guys.
That's fantastic.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad. This is awesome. I'm so glad you all are enjoying this. Okay, on to the Harmony Award. We had 143 people are now qualified for the Harmony Award. That's the most we've ever had. As you know, harmony between horse and rider is #1 for us. And we are thrilled. And these numbers just keep going up as to how many people are scoring an 8 or above in harmony. And we are very, very proud of that. So the next step is you have earned an 8 or higher here, and then you go to the World Show and score an 8 or higher in harmony there. And then each test that you score an 8 or higher in harmony is an entry into the drawing for that beautiful, beautiful buckle that's sponsored by and donated by Skyline Vaquero out in California. We're very thankful for them.
Yeah.
So congratulations,
beautiful.
everybody. Good job.
Mhm.
We're thrilled.
Next slide.
Yeah.
Well, yep. Okay, now it's more time for bookkeeping, housekeeping. Don't forget to order your jacket and order them early, please. And if you know people that never check their email, tell them to check their email, because you will receive an email for you to check that all of your titles are correct. And this, again, this is for people that have gotten 1st through 10th in the in a class. If you earned a breed high score, then those jackets are available for purchase. But we cannot sell any extra awards. So they're very special. And so somebody can't, order 4 of them for their family. I wish you could, but we need to keep it, special for everybody. So that will begin. You'll get an email here in the next week from Susan with all of your information, and then please order early. It'll start July 10th and end on July 28th, and it will end. We cannot order anything later because Tioga Territory has got probably 10 other shows going at the same time. Yeah. I don't have any more business to cover except for I hope to see you at the World Show.
Yes.
And I'm going to hand this to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. And another perk.
Is it because you
you
don't
can
want
switch it from there.
you don't want another thumbnail of you being like,
Everybody gets to see my face like cringing when that opens every day. But another perk of
I'm gonna take it out.
being home is that we have real glasses.
Real glasses.
Get rid of that. This is an old trophy from 1,000,000 years ago.
Oh, nice. Watch, this is gonna be the first time I've ever actually popped one either. Knowing my life.
I'm not going to make a face. I'm going to smile.
You're gonna be fine.
Smile nicely.
We're gonna be fine.
Okay. Did it go?
I got it.
Love it.
Bobby.
Yay, good job. And yeah, we've got the real good stuff here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not for puppies.
And
I'm
not
sorry.
for puppies. Petunia is right here in the middle of us. So everybody, can you see? There we go. I'm kind of out of the screen here. We appreciate you all so very much. Great job on the show. Oh, I gave you all the fuzz.
That's okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to everybody.
Great job, everyone.
Congratulations. Hope to see you soon. And we're gonna drink our drink, and then Una's gonna run and turn us off. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Lovely.